The other day I did a video on horehound, and I thought I would just show you. Here's horehound, but they're babies. It's just a little baby patch. And then here's the bigger horehound, and you can see the little, the flowers. Hopefully it's focusing on them. I mean, they're so teeny. And I'm just pulling them up. I already fed those guys a bunch. A whole bucket worth, and I'm just pulling up a bunch more because I got a lot of horehound. But I just wanted to let you see, if you see a patch that looks like this and it does not smell like mint, but you're wondering if it could be mint, it could be horehound. It's been about a week, I guess, not sure, I have to double check, since I did the video on comfrey. And I just thought, we've had a really good rainstorm. So far today, we've just had 1/100 of an inch. It's supposed to really rain tomorrow. But the comfrey is doing great. And since my understanding is there are two types of comfrey. One flowers and one spritz. I've never seen this flowering, but I often let the goats eat it. So, I don't know. It definitely spreads. I started off with 2 plants and I got a ton over in the original bed. So, that is why I tried to plant these far apart. So as they do spread, it will just fill in this whole area. But with just a little bit of rain, they are doing so great, and I'm so thrilled. Because this is a great place, and I have more comfrey that I can harvest in the future. There's a couple more plants that they may or may not be comfrey. They've been stepped on and stuff, so I'm not really sure. But I know these 3 are doing great. So just wanted to give you a little update after what a little bit of rain will do. Hey, Sarah. Just cutting the goats some more branches. Since I got this on my wish list, I've been able to cut branches much quicker than with the old one that was really dull. I've already given like 3 or 4 branches to the other group. This is the first one today I've given to this group. But I'm just so thankful because right now the weather's kind of yucky today. It rained really lightly, but it was still kind of drizzly this morning. So, Okay, folks, I'm in my bedroom. It is 9 p.m. When I went out to feed all the goats today, this little girl, this is Treasure's daughter. She was born 3 days ago. She honestly looked dead to me. She was in the fetal position, not moving. I was really shocked. She's been looking pretty good. I thought she was getting fed and everything. I mean, there was absolutely nothing to make me think there was a problem. This afternoon when I went to give Jazz his bottle, she was asleep, but curled up like you expect a little baby goat to be. When I went out there this evening, though, she was in the same exact spot, but in a fetal position. Brought her inside, gave her some B vitamins. I should give her a little bit more. I injected them. Took her temperature, and it was 90.3. A goat should be between 101.5 and 103.5. If they are below 100, their rumen shuts down. You never ever want to feed a goat, baby or adult, if their temperature is below 100. So this was a life and death situation. She was alive, but barely. And she honestly was not acting alive, except for the fact that I could feel her, breathing and her eyes kind of opened and stuff. Well, that was around 5-ish or so. Brought her in. We're in my bedroom, later on my bed, put the heating pad on her. Several times I've had her on my chest with the heating pad over us, and it's like 78 degrees in the house. So I really don't need a heating pad on me. So I'm sitting here boiling up. I'm hot. But that's okay. I have finally got her temperature to the low normal range. It's above 101. When I took it last, it was 101.6. So I've given her a bottle. She took the bottle right away. I think I'm going to set her up in the kitchen. I have an emergency, it's a warped ice chest, and I can set her up in there if necessary. I have a heat lamp right there I can plug in. I don't know what her problem is. I don't know Treasure has been paying attention to her and sniffing her, and her tummy felt like she was getting food, but maybe she wasn't getting enough food. I haven't seen her nurse, so I'm not positive Treasure was feeding her, but she's been perky, and a baby goat will not be perky if they're not getting any food at all. So I don't know what happened, but I'm going to keep an eye on her, and it's awfully wet. It's kind of lightly misty rained all day long, so with it, the night, right now it's 69 degrees outside, and it will probably drop a teeny bit more, but it'll be kind of damp. So I think I'm just going to leave her in the house, but in the ice chest, because that's always set up for emergency care. And she's tired. She just had a bottle. She drank a lot of milk. So hopefully she got the colostrum from Treasure, because it's too late to give her colostrum. And I assumed she got some from her mama, because honestly, she's been perky until today. So I'm not sure what happened. But I'm going to keep an eye on her. She's going to stay in the house overnight, and I'll decide in the morning what I want to do. So it's been a tough night for me. Honestly, I've listened to a couple live chats while dealing with this, trying to warm her up.